You ever wonder what it takes to be happy? What's necessary? Well, stay tuned. That's what we're going to talk about.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hi, I'm Michael, and this is Roxy.
Welcome, her debut. We're going to be talking about making small changes. If you make small changes extended over a period of time, that's when the magic happens. Change is necessary in order to be happy.
Yes, it is. And what we learn is that there's no way we can make sweeping changes. I know every one of you have done this. I'm going to start eating right tomorrow. I'm going to start going to the gym every day starting tomorrow. I'm going to clean out the garage tomorrow. I'm going to actually fix the car tomorrow. Can't do all that. It's unsustainable. It's not believable. Small changes over a period of time creates big changes.
It's okay to acknowledge your negativity. So if you're feeling down,
I'm down.
that's okay. If you're having a hard day and you can't get out of bed, that's okay. Been there. Or maybe you just need a good cry. It's okay.
I cry ugly.
But it's okay to challenge it.
Yes.
So if you're feeling bad, it's okay to feel bad for maybe a day, but challenge that. Turn that around and start thinking more positively. Pull yourself out of that negativity.
When you can acknowledge that you're feeling negative or you have a negative mindset, that's the first thing that you can do is being aware in order to accept and take some action on it, right? Everyone gets negative. There's no one who's 100% positive every day.
Maybe Michael.
That's not true. That would be taking substances to help make myself happy. And we don't do that. So, back on track. The idea is to take an idea, make sure that you're aware of that you are negative and do things to change that negative outlook, negative thinking, negative action. And you do this by little things each day.
You gotta practice being optimistic.
Absolutely.
And it takes practice. You need things that help boost your mood. So you have to start thinking about what those things are.
Or just get little Roxy.
Yes, she'll make you feel better.
And thank you, Roxy, for saying that. See, being optimistic, it's the total opposite of being a pessimistic. A lot of people think like this. It's always been this way, so it's always going to be this way. You are actually bringing that into your future. You are self-manifesting those thoughts. Finding the silver lining is always the best bet for your mental state. Things aren't always bad. They're not. But see, what you think creates how you feel. It creates the action you take. And sometimes people who feel really, 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 really hard, they'll feel more and not think. Like, I just feel bad, so I don't want to get out of bed. Well, are you sick? No. Are you in pain? No. I just feel down. Okay, so when you do that, make sure you have tasks to do that makes you get out of bed.
It's not a forever thing. No. Let's say you lose your job. That's okay. It's okay to recognize it. Hey, I lost my job. This totally sucks. But be optimistic about it. I know there's another job out there for me. Or maybe this is a great opportunity for you to chase that dream that you've always wanted to do. There's not a better time with all the COVID and everything, the lockdowns going on, for you to pursue something that you are passionate about. There's plenty of time available. So chase those dreams. Be optimistic about your future. Let's say you just broke up with someone. Wah, wah.
Wah.
Nobody likes that.
Nope.
However, what a great opportunity for you to say, hey, now I have a chance to go find the right person. Now I get to go out dating again. It's all about your mindset. If you create a different mindset, it's going to change how you feel about it,
Yep.
making it more optimistic instead of negative.
And change is necessary to be happy, believe it or not. You got to change. What? Roxy, what? Oh, get moving. That's what Roxy says.
That's a great point, little girl.
She loves to get moving right into my arms and do nothing. Did you know that motion creates momentum? Think about that one for a minute. If I'm getting up and I'm moving and I'm doing little things, dishes, I do things around the house, I do yard work, those motions creates momentum.
No
right?
hard work.
Secondly, and we agreed upon that.
Dishes.
We agreed.
No yard work.
Did we agree? We agreed on yard work. We agreed.
He agreed.
We made an agreement in order for us to get a yard that I can't be obligated. But anyhow, let's get back on topic. Like Lisa talked about, is find things to do. Even if through COVID right now, you know that we created and we started these videos during COVID. We just decided we wanted to help people and talk about what helps us.
It is time. It was time for us to get motivated, take action, and do something to help us be happy. And we find joy in doing this.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So that is very true. Get moving. You know, I take our dogs for a walk every morning, because that movement starts my day off right. I get to spend time with the two most wonderful four-legged children that we have, and it helps me start my day in a happy mood. Changes my perspective and my attitude.
What we found out and what has worked for us over the years, that has helped me overcome a leg injury where I couldn't walk for 6 weeks. It took many, many, many years for me to actually start even doing a squat or a front lunge. But walking helped. I started walking. I started walking a lot. Then I started bending, and those things has helped me really come back from a terrible, terrible injury, you know, and you just do things. We talk in another segment that we talk about being a seeker. We sought ways to improve ourselves.
Yeah, and do yoga. You know, you can do yoga right in your living room. You don't have to pay anything for it. Just go on. YouTube is loaded with videos.
Yep.
Stretch every morning. You know, it's important that you stretch and you take care of your physical fitness.
Yep.
So that it creates those endorphins in your mind. It helps you feel better physically. When you feel better physically, it helps your mental state.
Yes, it does. And yoga, I'm just telling you, if you just try it. I've been doing yoga. I'm terrible at it. I laugh every time because I feel dumb, but it does help. It really does. So for you men out there, do yoga.
Breathe. Breathe with me, Michael. Not that kind of breathing.
That's the way I breathe, though.
Focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in. Ready?
Breathe in the good
Let
air.
it out.
Out with the bad air.
Did you know that breathing, it reduces your anxiety,
What?
your stress level,
What?
PTSD, ADHD?
Wait, you know what else it does? It keeps you alive.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. We all need to be living, right? So it helps you bring oxygen up into your brain. Your brain needs oxygen to think. It needs oxygen to move from the negative into the positive. So it's important to breathe. Practice deep breathing exercises. Again, Google, YouTube, great places right now to go grab that information.
Yep.
Practice deep breathing. When you get stressed or you're anxious, slow down and take a breath. That's one thing that we've learned as a speaker, is to make sure that we have our breathing under control. That helps us when we're on stage in front of a bunch of people and your nerves kick in. If you just take time to breathe, that's going to help. So all you leaders out there standing in front of your staff, learn to breathe. And if you're feeling stressed or anxious, depressed, get out of bed and start breathing.
Many, many years ago, we had a terrible incident happen where I had a knife wound in my diaphragm. I I almost had 2 collapsed lungs. So when I left the hospital, I had 30% of my lung capacity. And over the last couple years, decade or so, I had to increase that and practice expanding my lungs. And guess what? Breathing. Underwater, if you're swimming, hold your breath, swim underwater as long as you could, far as you could, to expand your lungs. It part of the immune system. If you're smoking, try to cut down on smoking. If you're doing anything that's taking and burning your lungs, cut down on that. And take it from me, folks. I'm telling you what I actually have done. It's been 10 years since I smoked. A cigarette. Before that, it was a few years I did. Then it was 3 years I stopped. And I remember one of the first times I stopped, it was a couple of years. And then Lisa comes to me and says, guess what? And I go, what? She goes, I'm pregnant. And I was like, oh my God. Next day I borrowed like 9 cigarettes off somebody because I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just too selfish to be a dad. So I don't know how I got on that tangent. But anyway, work on your breathing. It helps. Physiologically, it controls your state so you relax.
Another great way to practice breathing is singing in the shower. Everybody loves to sing. Singing is a great way to boost your endorphins. So when you're in the shower, there's nobody around, even if somebody is around, sing your heart out. That will help you breathe.
And people say, are you singing because you're happy? Or am I singing to get happy? I don't know. Just sing. Good habits. Smile. Do you know that smile releases good dopamine? Do you know that in order to smile, you have to think something to smile at? And if you're negative, like we talked earlier, if you look in the mirror and just smile, someone will smile back at you.
And did you know it takes less muscles to smile than it does to frown? So by turning that frown upside down, you're actually using less muscles to create that smile.
Yes, you are.
Sleep. Sleep is an important part of being happy. Make sure you're not sleep deprived. Most people need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
10 to 12. 10 to 12.
Some people need a lot more.
Do not wake her up. Do not, and it's like, honey, you've been sleeping. Because she likes to sleep. Not but just likes to sleep. Honey.
Yes, the horns come out. So when I'm sleeping, Mike has learned to allow me just to sleep.
Okay.
Up and down times. Make sure that you're waking up and you're going to bed at the same time.
Correct.
Even if it's on the weekend.
Yes.
It's important that you keep your body in that rhythmic timing. It will really help keep your attitude happy. Your body's used to that same time. It's hard when it's 5 o'clock on a Saturday morning and my internal clock, bing, goes off, and I would love to sleep in, but then my mind just starts turning and I might as well just get up.
Sleep, having a routine, time you go to bed and time you get up, it's a schedule, it's structured, it helps your circadian rhythm with things, and it's important. Now, when I'm in my 20s, in my pre-20s, before 20s, I don't know how to say that. Anyway, up until I was 20, and then 20 to my 30s, I worked at nighttime. I didn't get home till 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'd get up at 12 and 1, and my whole time during that time was wake up, eat, work out, nap, and then go to work at 4, 5 o'clock and come back at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning again. Once after I got out of that and me and Lisa met, because I had to leave that in order for her and I to stay together, I would sleep at 1, 2 in the morning and then get up and work at 7 o'clock in the morning. And it was tough. It took me a long time to change that. And had helped me is change is necessary in order to be happy. So I had to work really hard on having a sleep routine, having a wake routine. And today now, I enjoy it. I mean, it's nothing. I still sleep late, but I get up early, and it works for me. Find out what works for you and do it.
Develop a routine when you go to bed. If that is taking a shower or a bath, great, go do that. Have a cup of tea, maybe read a book, something that you do every night that quiets your mind, except for watching TV. That is a stimulant, not something that you should do before bed. But find what works for you. Do that routine every night, just like when we were little kids and our parents would put us to bed. They usually had a routine that they put us in to help prepare us for bed. Well, things don't change now that we're older. We should still continue to have that routine and do what we need to do to help us get a great night's sleep.
That was her routine. Our routine was like, all right, everything shut down, go to bed. We're like, and so that's kind of how I had to break out of that.
So no wonder why he struggled getting to sleep all those years. And keep your bedroom for your bedroom. Don't work in your bedroom. Don't watch TV in your bedroom. The bedroom is for sleeping.
No,
And
2 things. The bedroom is for 2 things. Sleeping and the other thing. The other thing.
And quality couple
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Oh, very nice way to say it. Studies have shown that if your body, psychologically, physiologically, when you move into your bedroom, and if your bedroom's made and it's like when you leave, you fix your bed, you put everything away. It's welcoming when you come into your bedroom at night and you want to go to sleep. It's welcoming. Your body goes, "Oh, we're going to go to sleep now." That's how your body talks, actually. We're going to go to sleep now. Yes, we're going to go to sleep. And so your body just starts relaxing. But if you're doing homework in your bed, if you're watching TV, if you're doing work with the laptop in your bed, you're not really going to sleep. You're passing out. Your body doesn't know if we're sleeping or we're getting ready to sleep. What are we doing? And so take that in consideration when you're in the room. Anything that you focus on stimulates. A lot of people read before they go to bed because that relaxes them. How many times have I found Lisa sleeping with either a book like this, or she's got her Kindle and the Kindle's up and she's wiped out because that's her routine. Right? That's how she settles in and goes to bed.
I do love to read.
Yeah. And I jump up and do a swan dive into the bed.
Take naps.
Oh.
Naps are awesome.
I used to think naps are for losers. But I was
Actually,
young.
you used to think they were for babies or for old people.
Yep. And I guess we're becoming older.
Or he's just a big baby.
But I love naps. But I get up early and I work out and we do things. And then every now and then I remember Lisa when we earlier got married. She was like, she'd be around a bunch of people and she was like, "Where did he go?" Because I would like sneak off and just go take a 20-minute nap somewhere. She'd be so mad at me. "You left me here with all the people." I'm like, I was either gonna sleep on the couch and I'm not comfortable doing that, so I sneak off. And now
he has no shame.
And
Now
guess
he
who
falls
sneaks
asleep
off?
on the couch.
Guess who sneaks off?
That's not true.
Okay.
I'm not a sneaker. I just don't get to nap. But you don't have to take a 2-hour nap.
No.
You can take a 15-minute power nap.
Yes.
And it's amazing how refreshed you're going to feel,
Yes.
how much better you're going to feel.
Yep.
So if you're feeling tired,
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing.
Stop.
Take a 15-minute break and take a power nap. You're going to feel so much better. And it will help you feel happy. Give compliments. Compliments are very important to help you feel better.
You are very pretty.
Why, thank you. You're such a great dad.
God, your eyes are just popping right now.
I love spending time with you.
I know you do.
Make sure that you're giving compliments. It helps put you in a happy mood.
It does.
And people appreciate that.
Yes.
They're going to smile at you. And
Yes.
guess what you're going to do?
Yes.
You're going to smile back.
But, men, be sincere. Now, you never see a man look at another man and go, "Wow, those glasses are popping on you." It doesn't happen like that. Men talk a little different, right? Just like women. I'll give you a stat I found out. Did you know that the word quote for a female is 17 to 18,000 words per day and men are 7,000 words? So what that means is, and if you have a man who's quieter, That's less. So what this means is that majority general men, they think a lot, right? Women will think and talk. They'll talk. Be very authentic when you give compliments. Hey man, I like that. Hey, you look good. Oh, I like those. We usually say, man, your car, that's a good looking car. Oh, what tool do you got? Right? So compliments are very, very important. Be authentic when you do it, right? Please just be authentic and give yourself compliments. It's not more important what people say to us, and what's more important is what we say to ourselves as well. And you're beautiful.
Be grateful. Make a gratitude list.
Yes.
When you're not in a happy place, you tend to dwell on the negative
Yes.
things.
Yes.
That what's not going right.
Yep.
What you could have done better. Why is it like this? So write a gratitude journal. Start listing the things that you're grateful for, the things that are going well in your life.
Yep.
Even if it's just one thing. Do one thing a day. Write one thing.
Yeah.
I am happy to be alive. I'm happy it's sunny outside. I'm happy I have a job. I'm happy I have this incredible bed that I'm sleeping in that is just so comfortable right now. So go ahead and make that list.
Yep. Even if I remember there was times where I had to work really hard to find something to be grateful for. And I remember one of my good friends, Jack Keel, used to say, he was 68 years old, 70 years old, and he said, I go, how you doing? He goes, I'm upright, sucking wind, so I have a chance. And I remember I used that statement many times when I was coming out of ICU, right, for the last time so far. And I was like, well, how you doing? I'm upright, sucking wind, I have a chance. Sometimes, in her and I, in our past, we had it looking like, what are we grateful for? That we're living indoors.
We have power.
Yeah, that we're living indoors and we have power. And so you just got to find something. You got to really work on that.
Face your stress. Oftentimes when we're feeling overwhelmed, we just want to pull the covers up over our head and not face anything. But you are going to be much happier if you learn to face your stress head on, attack it, figure out what's going on, move through it, heal from it. You're going to feel much happier by facing that stress head on.
Couldn't have said it any better.